Hola, ¿cómo están? Soy MMA Latina, back with another prediction video for you guys. This time for UFC 244, which is a UFC that if you're like me, you have been anticipating and super excited for, and it's gonna be live tomorrow. So yeah, I'm only doing 4 fights again. And remember, these are strictly my opinions. I ain't no professional. I'm not a psychic. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I like doing this for fun, guys. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first fight that I want to talk about are light heavyweights Corey Anderson versus Johnny Walker. Corey Anderson is currently 12-4, while Johnny Walker is currently 17-3, sorry guys. And I believe they're both strikers, so they're pretty dominant with their stand-up game. I'm a really big fan of Johnny Walker. I think he's so cool, and I think he's super funny. I like his fighting style a lot. So I'm going to have to go with him, and I'm just going to go ahead and say I believe that he's going to get a KO win, straight up knockout over Corey Anderson. So we'll see what happens. So yeah. So next up we have welterweight Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Vicente Luque. So Stephen is currently 14-4-1, while Vicente is currently 17-6-1. So we all know Wonderboy is very, very good at kickboxing, very skilled, and Vicente Luque is more of a striker, so I think that this is going to be a pretty good matchup, a pretty good fight, but I do think that it's probably going to go to a decision. That's just how I see it in my head. Like I said, guys, remember, I ain't no psychic, but I think it's going to go to a decision, and I'm going to go ahead and say that Vicente will get the win over Steven. Alright, so next up we have middleweights Darren the Gorilla Till versus Kevin Gastelum. So Darren Till is currently 17-2-1, while Gastelum is currently 16-4, and I believe that they're both pretty dominant on the, with their stand-up game, so they're pretty good strikers. I'm not the biggest fan of Darren Till, guys, if I'm being honest with you guys, but I mean, he is a really good fighter, but I'm gonna have to go with Kevin Gastelum on this one. And I believe that he can definitely get the KO or TKO win over Darren Till. So we'll see what happens. But I'm choosing Kevin. And finally, last but not least, we have the main event of the evening, which is the fight that I'm most excited about and that I know a lot of you are very excited about. We have welterweights Jorge Gamebred Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. Jorge is currently 34-13. Nate is currently 20-11. We all know that they're fighting for the title of the baddest motherfucker, BMF belt. This is gonna be so cool. And also, I don't know if y'all heard, I'm sure you guys have, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is gonna be the one who is apparently gonna be putting the belt around the winner's waist, which is super freaking cool. And we all know Colby Covington is somewhere punching the air right now because Donald Trump is allegedly gonna be there to watch these fights on Saturday night. So yeah, no comment. I don't know. But anyway, so I love both of these fighters so much. This is one of those fights that I don't want to see anybody lose. I wish they could both get a freaking BMF belt, but we know that somebody's gonna have to go home empty-handed. So this is very difficult. It's very difficult for me to choose, but I'm just gonna have to go with Jorge Masvidal just for shits and giggles because I have to choose somebody. So I'm just gonna say he will either get a decision win over Nate, or I think it is possible that he could get like a TKO over Nate. Definitely not going to submit Nate though. That's definitely not going to happen. So I feel like if it does go to the ground, I feel like Jorge's going to be in a lot of trouble and he might get submitted by Nate. But like I said, I don't want to see either of these fighters lose. They are so cool. I love both of them. I have like a Nate Diaz memorabilia relic card thing. It has like part of the UFC mat where he fought one of his fights at. I don't know, but I've always been a huge fan of the Diaz brothers, but I don't know, just going with how I feel instead of just being like completely biased, because I did want to like pick Nate just because I really do love him, but I feel like Jorge can definitely get this win, and I feel like he probably will. But like I said, I don't know if it goes to the ground. Jorge is in so much trouble, and I feel like he'll probably lose if it goes to the ground. I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna say Jorge, and we'll see what happens. But yeah. So that's it for these predictions for UFC 244. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know who you guys think is gonna win. Let me know what fight you guys are most excited for. You know the deal. And yeah, I'll get back to you if you leave me a comment. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.